of AfroToken. They have come and shared the information with the people who didn't know about AfroToken. I, for one, I also invested in the AfroToken, and the fact is my account is not what it was. It has grown to more than times 20, and I'm very happy with that.
So I want you to tell us, how was the conference? What did you get from it? And where do you see Afro going forward?
First of all, I'm excited to be among the people who attended physically this conference in Kampala here. I'm so happy that among all the projects we keep looking for,
Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. I want you to tell us, how was the conference to you, and what were your take homes?
The conference was incredible, being part of the first ever cryptocurrency conference in Uganda. And a meme token is quite exciting and quite interesting. And being an early investor and an early adopter puts me in the 1%, and I'm on track to become part of the 1%.
Wow.
I believe in the token 100%. I got in time in the bonding curve, and I know if we follow everything that Festo has told us and the team has told us, we're going to retire.
Wow, we'll see you at the sun.
Yeah,
We're
at the
going
sun.
to the sun. Thank you for joining us. What's your name? And we want to know, how was the conference for you? What did you take away from today?
Hey, I'm Priska Rande Christine. I'm so happy to be here. So happy that I made it to this conference. I'm very excited about AfroToken Sun. I'm so excited when I look to where it's going. I'm just waiting for it to reach that 100 million.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Afro Token community. I hope everyone is feeling energized and ready to take charge of their future today. I'm Rama Chizito, and I couldn't be more excited to welcome you all to this session. We've got an incredible lineup that is going to fuel our mission to push Afro Token to even greater heights. Today is a special day. As we all know, Uganda celebrates her Independence Day today, a moment in history where we broke free and began charting our own path as a nation. And as we celebrate this national freedom, I have to ask every one of us here, yeah, just a very small question. Are you financially independent? Be honest with yourself. Are you in control of your financial destiny? Or are you still tethered to the systems that keep you locked down? And here's the hard truth. Real independence means, at least to me, it means financial freedom. And there's no better time than now to seize that opportunity. Afro Token, like I always say, is not just a token, it's a movement. And it is a vehicle that can take us all from where we are today to a future of financial liberation. But here's the catch, it won't happen unless we make it happen. So every single one of us has a part to play in building this future together. We have to shell harder than ever before. Conversation in every group chat and across every social media platform. We are right now at a moment and the momentum is building every single day. The market is paying attention, and this is the time to act. So every tweet, every post, every shield moves us closer to where we want to be just in the near future. And to do that in the Afro Hour today, like every single day at 3 p.m. East African time, let me give you a quick rundown of today's session. First off, we are going to get fired up with some motivation from Maurice Pius and Obaida Oceans. These leaders will remind us of the importance of believing in this project and staying the course. We'll then cross borders with updates from Kenya. That will be coming from my brother John. And of course, from Tanzania, Mwita Tubeti. I now can pronounce the name quite well. So we'll have an update from Tanzania from Mwita. And from Nigeria, we'll be having Simon for the very, very first time. So AfroToken is becoming a continental force, and we are just getting started. We'll then have Alinda Bob, who will take the floor next to give us the crucial precautions on how to secure our assets and protect our investments as we rise to new levels. After that, it's time to get serious about shilling. Alfred Jaguar and my little brother, small body, big brain, Kanabi Frank, who also that was as a technical analyst and also tutor at Mitro Plus Labs, will show us how to become shilling machines. This is how we grow farm by spreading the word and making AfroToken a household name. Finally, we'll dive a little bit into some solid analysis with Tales of Emma, breaking down the trends and what's ahead for AfroToken from a technical standpoint. Remember, we are not holding just a token, we are holding a movement. But that movement only grows if we make it grow. Healing, yeah, healing, and I repeat that. Healing is the fuel that takes us from where we are now to where we want to be, and that is to become a global powerhouse. So, as Uganda celebrates her independence today, let's all make a pledge to push for our own financial independence. It's time to take control of our future, to shield with purpose, and to stand with AfroToken with everything that is in our hands right now. The opportunity is super, super ripe, and the future is ours to shape. And it starts now. So let's go out there and feel like never before. I am your host, Rama Chizito, and it's always amazing to be here to speak to as many like minded people. I can realize we have new faces every day, and that really warms our hearts. So, welcome. You are in the right place. And it being independence, at least for my country, Uganda, we want everyone to be independent. But that is, of course, financially, because that is the foundation of a society. That is the foundation of a good generation. That is the foundation of a generation that is fully independent. So I wanted to start with the Afro Hour today. And to start off, let me see who I have first. Let me start off with Mr. John. All right. If I don't have Mr. John, then let's talk to Ubaida.
Hello.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. We can get you now.
Sorry, you went on mute a little bit, so I wondered what had happened. But it's okay now. Yes, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whenever everyone is following and listening this meeting from. My name is again John Gogi from Kenya, an Afro investor and holder. And first to start with, let me say Happy Independence Day to our brothers in Uganda, and happy independent season for our Afro members in terms of finances, as our brother is saying. Because yes, we can be free politically, but then if we are not free economically and financially, we remain to be slaves. It is a pleasure to have walked this journey this far. And as Kenyans, we are backing the AfroToken full force the team is growing by the day. We are pushing on. Actually, today I had a meeting, as I was sharing with one of my Ugandan brothers. And I had some people who, asked for an appointment so that I can guide them through a few things to do with Afro. And they are so much interested in investing in it, especially seeing myself as, the person telling them that I have invested and I'm holding and testifying to them for the time that I have held, and the fact that I'm not even willing or intending to sell anytime soon. I am holding to get to the sun with my tokens. And we are doing well as Kenyans. We are pumping, the campaign on social media, Twitter, Instagram, wherever everyone can be able to reach a person or two. We are putting every effort, as even we await maybe for movements such as those happening in Uganda in terms of conferences and physical attends. But currently we are running with what we have. People are shilling, people are holding, people are investing, people are buying by the day. And we are fully behind this movement, this revolution, this financial independence that is coming for us as Africans. So thank you for everyone and the support you are doing. Like we are being encouraged every other day, let me just mention it again. The word you spread to one or two people, you just valuing or adding value to your Afro tokens, because that is what will take us to the moon and to the sun and beyond. The more people come on board, the more the financial, basket grows, and the more the market reaches far and wide, so that we can get to where we want to get in due time and in perfect time. So we are grateful as Kenyans, and we are behind this. Thank you, everyone. Continue holding, continue investing, continue shilling. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother from Kenya, Mr. John. Many appreciations coming in from Uganda. Now, to move on with a little bit of motivation, let me have Pius Otieng come in now.
Thank you, Rama. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your geographical location. Let me hope I'm loud and clear.
Very loud and clear, sir.
Yeah, happy Independence Day to all my fellow Ugandans. But as Rama said, no, there's no better independence than financial independence. I want to say that all the holders of AfroToken are gonna receive this financial independence. My name is Pius Otieng. I'm an economist by profession and a businessman by choice. I came to know about AfroToken through engineer Balija, and later on he invited me at a Speak Hotel, where I came. I attended the event, and it was marvelous. I saw the bigger picture, I saw the bigger vision, and I continue to believe in AfroToken. And I believe that AfroToken is going to elevate our financial status higher. And my biggest concern right now is we've had events in the east, we've had events in the west, we've had an event here in the central, but the north hasn't had an event, and that's when I speak about the north. Me, I'm more specifically talking about Arua. When the event in Bali was happening, I was in Arua, and I was talking to some big boys, and we're so excited about AfroToken, and they're just waiting for the day when will be decided for the event to happen there, and the rest will be history. So, not only a holder of AfroToken, but also spreading the gospel of AfroToken to everyone that I meet, everywhere that I go. So we're just waiting for that day when we can have that event there in Arua. and the rest will be history. So I think I'll keep in touch with Engineer Balija to give us the day so that we can organize this event here in Arua. Otherwise, I want to say thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you very much for people who are spreading the gospel of AfroToken everywhere, and the sky is not the limit. God bless
All
you,
right.
and thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Pat Sotieng. And for those who don't know Arua, it is the farthest distance by road in Uganda. But if we're able to move to other countries, why not to the far within our countries? So we are going to please reach out and continue engaging Barije. He will reach out to us and we'll see how best to reach that other part of Arua. I understand Arua has big spenders and investors. So we'll be happy and glad to come over there. So thank you, Pius. Now, still here in Uganda, for a little bit of motivation, let me have Obaida Oceans come through now.
Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity, Leader Rama. Hope I'm audible enough.
Yes, you are.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to all AfroToken billionaires and millionaires. I'm Mubaida Ocean, one of the most proud AfroToken holders, aiming to ride with AfroToken to the sun. So a lot of people actually think that miracles stopped long time ago, but on my side, I'm seeing AfroToken as a miracle. We've been praying to God to give us wealth with the people around us for a very long time, and finally, God has answered our prayers with AfroToken. But still, I'm surprised that most people haven't realized the opportunity they have with AfroToken. They haven't realized how big they could go, how big they could be with AfroToken, and how much great things they could do with AfroToken. AfroToken came to us as an opportunity from God, because we've been asking for God for opportunities, and we've been like, God, could you please show me this one opportunity that could be a game changer of my life? And then finally, God has gave us an opportunity. But I think most people want God to give them opportunities. Like how? I think most people want God to give them, or want to come to their houses and sleep in their houses and start giving them money just like that. They want to wake up when they're having a full room loaded of money. Those are the miracles they want to experience. But on my side so far, AfroToken is a wonderful miracle. It's a wonderful miracle, and I think a lot of people have expressed what AfroToken is and what AfroToken can do. God doesn't need to first get down from heaven and come to your place and and give you money like direct. AfroToken is the opportunity that you guys we have. It's the only opportunity that God gave us, and if at all you miss this opportunity, I'm sure you will have to spend your life with regret. You will have to spend your life with regret. So when you're there at your home, at your office, or anywhere you are, when you're listening to this Zoom, I want you to open your Afro wallet and see the amount of money that you're holding. And when you look at it, ask yourself, would I have been with this lots of money if at all it's not Afro? And then you give the answer to yourself, because you know the truth. On my side, the money that I'm having, okay, I asked God to give me money, but I didn't expect this that I'm having. So you look at that amount and then you ask yourself, would I be with this money if at all it's not AfroToken? And then when you get the answer, I think you realize that you have to fully load your wallets with AfroToken. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. Let's buy AfroToken like it's the only opportunity left for us to shine. Let's meet at the sun, everyone. Happy Financial Independence Day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Obaida Oceans, for that piece of motivation. Many appreciations. Yes, the opportunity is ripe, and it's in just in our eyes. But maybe because I think I'm for the belief that God doesn't come straight. God has to pass through other people to get to you. So who knows? AfroToken is that for you. I am sure it is. if you only notice that it's the biggest opportunity to change your life right now. Now, I need to remind you that we are streaming live on X, that is former Twitter. So I ask of every one of us, the Zoom is on, but it doesn't stop. You will continue to hear. If we all went to X and retweeted our live stream, it would be awesome. And of course, to those that know how to shield best, I encourage you to just share that live link to the influencers pages. All the links that we've been sharing, just tap the link, copy it, paste it in the comment section of different influencers. We need to show the world what Afro Token is all about. So yes, we are live on X, and we encourage that as you share from here on Zoom, let's go out here on X as well and do the same. To those of you able to copy and paste, please copy the live link to the different influencer pages. Thank you very much. Now, coming back to motivation in the Afro Hour, let's hear from Morris now.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
From everyone who's listening. I'm excited to be here, and I'm always excited when I look at my assets on the Afro token. So basically, what I've decided is to motivate my people here in Ginger. And of course, I continue to thank Engineer Balija. Whenever I have questions here, he comes in like a ninja and explains. He's always on the road. So we thank him for that. Yesterday, he was in Bali and all over the place. I'm excited to be part of this. I increased my portion of Afro tokens this week and hope to get more as soon as more money comes in, because I've discovered this is the most sure way to keep assets, to ensure that in future we don't end up affected by financial troubles and whatever. And of course, some of us, this is new. Might be new. It might, when you look at the figures moving and you think it is just a website, you might be like, now how can I convert these figures into what exactly can come on ground? But then, of course, we have experts in this who can guide us, and we thank them for always there to push us. We thank those who are shielding on a regular basis. We're also shielding small here, but we hope to waste time in shielding as we hold more tokens, as we buy more tokens, because when I go to read the candlestick Bible, all the bullish phase of any stock comes in when the buyers overpower the sellers. So for us, the buyers, let's continue to push. Let's continue to have more buyers. Let's continue to buy more, and let's continue to hold. Let's not let's not sell. Exactly. Hold, and hold, so that eventually we can have a constant bullish phase for this token, and hopefully in the few coming months we shall have financial independence. Happy Independence Day, and we thank all our people from Kenya, the people from other parts of East Africa. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Maurice.
Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you very much, Maurice. Happy Independence Day to you. I hope we can all.
Yes, this is Simon EG words at your disposal. Yes. Yes, with the West African community, Nigeria, we are, it can be based in this part of Africa to convince people, our people are stubborn, but trust me, we are doing everything possible to make sure Afro has a mass adoption in Nigeria and in West Africa. With gets to where it's supposed to get to. Thank you very much, Mr. Trust me, few weeks from now, you will see the adoption it will have from West Africa and Nigeria also.
Thank you very much. I remain my humble self, Simon from
All
Coach
right, thank you
Charles's
very much,
base.
Simon EG. And one thing I've noticed that is consistent with our brothers and sisters from West Simon. And of course, Coach Charles
Speaking.